Right, re ka kwano mo Rustenburg Morulen Stadium mo tsatsing la gompieno re na le matsatsi a ka nna matlhano re akaditswe kgotsa re biditse ka kwano ke ba Empower Youth Week jaanong re na le o tlhaloganyang sentle gore na re ba dirang ba Empower Week re na le me Dumi Leroux. Good to see you, ma'am. It's been years and years and years, and I must say the first thing I want to say to you is that we're very proud of you, the work you do, but maybe if you can just explain to us the Empower Youth Week or Empower Works. What is that? What do you guys do? And when did you guys start these projects that we see you guys doing?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, it has been yours. It's good to see you too. Empower Youth is a platform that belongs to EmpowerWorks. EmpowerWorks is a marketing agency that has been around for the past 15 years. And for the past 10 years, we've taken a journey of impact. We're impacting societies and communities that need the platforms that do so. So we do it through youth, which is why we're here today. We do it through women, we do it through men and entrepreneurs. So specifically, when it comes to Empower Youth, we have been around for 10 years, like I said. We started in Orange Farm. What was it, just a one-day job summit, exposing youth to different sectors and industries, has expanded itself and really lent itself to a process of allowing young people to come in and curate their own program. Because what we do is, and specifically here in Moruleng, is we've unpacked the district development model as far as the economies that make up this, this economy of this district. We've been talking about transport, we're talking about mining, about agriculture. Today we're doing sports, arts, culture, as well as communications and marketing. So these are some of the sectors that really are thriving within this district, and we're ensuring that we bring young people and industry and proper engagement for opportunities, jobs, learnerships, mentorships, funding, as well as training opportunities.
All right, talking about industries, I wanted to ask you, obviously you guys move around. You said to us now you guys started Go Orange Farm, you said, right? Now le mo province ya Bokone Bophirima mo go na le Botswana bana ba mo gae ba teng ka kwano research e iragalang ha le tsena mo province ya Northwest le ya go Free State le ya go kai research e le irang gore le decide gore we want to focus on these industries, especially for this province. How do you guys go about that?
Sure. So like I said, we really do a lot of research on ground. So we engage young people 3 months in advance before we actually activate a weekend. And we believe in curating the experiences based on what the young people are looking for. So we will discover, yes, through research and activations, that most of them are in agricultural processes, some of them are entrepreneurs, some of them are looking to get into transport, some of them are looking to get into mining, because most of the family or the generational background speaks to mining. So we do that one through activation. The second point is we align with the DDMs, which is produced by our South African government, and these are really what dictate what the economies that the government is looking at expanding on within all of these various districts. So this is really how we go about selecting the industries that we unpack. It's twofold, through our on-ground engagements as well as aligning to the South African government in terms of the DDMs that they have identified within all of the provinces. And yes, you're right, we've been able to expand outside Orange Farm, which covers Gauteng. We've been to Mafikeng, still in the northwest. We've been to KZN, we've been to Northern Cape, we've been to Eastern Cape. We're currently going to Cape Town later on this month, from the 24th to the 28th of October. So there's a lot of work that we're doing, and we're everywhere. And this, the Cape Town one will be what wraps up our 9 provincial tour. Not to say that we're then done. There's a lot of districts within one province. So we're looking to again go back to each of the provinces, covering different areas.
Maybe give us just an overall feedback, especially with regards to this week. You guys have been more Northwest. It's now the last day today. How did it go? Were there any challenges that you guys came across, especially this week? The impact that you guys think you had this week, more Banemba province ya Bokone Bophirima mo Moruleng. Maybe give us just an overall feedback this week.
I think firstly I'd like to congratulate Bakhatla Bakafela in being able to identify platforms such as Empower Youth and believe in it, to say we need to activate what you guys are doing within our traditional council. Through them we were enabled to come here as EmpowerWorks. But really really what has taken place across this week from an impact perspective. Again, we're an impact organization. Young people are actually going to be funded after this conversation. I need to go back onto stage. Coca-Cola Beverages South Africa is here, and they're doing food beverage industry support for those that are entrepreneurs. APSA is here to also do entrepreneurial development support, as well as some mentorship for young people that are currently in business. We've currently concluded a sports discussion, and I must tell you, very exciting, some of the commitments that have come from the president of Netball South Africa. We've got people such as Bongile Marukana, who's the Lerumo Lions FC founder, also commitments coming through from her. Ezekiel, some of these commitments are speaking to development from an educational perspective as well as opportunity perspective. So there will be trials that are now going to happen here in Muruleng. There'll be games that will be hosted in Muruleng Stadium. This is really just the plethora of opportunity that has come through across the week.
Right, ko bofelong khaitsedi ka re le sala morago kae ko di social media platforms tsa lona ba sha ba le bantsi ba batlang go le sala morago ba ka le fitlela kae ko di social media platforms tsa lona, and follow up e le tlo nna le yone, does it that all this, does it end today, or activities that you guys will be doing to follow up, especially with regards to the investments that you guys did this week?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, it does not end here. This was just the plug into getting the actual impact to actually take place. So what will be happening after this is that those that have attended and been exposed to the full summit, an engagement has happened between them and the opportunity providers, and in connection with EmpowerWorks, to say that we're disconnecting, we facilitate the further engagement. So the workshops, the masterclasses, the training, the placement of these young people will be taking place after this event, and specifically through EmpowerWorks, together with the stakeholder that has made the commitment, and again through Bakhatla Bakafela, who will also then play an active role in making sure that we see through some of the opportunities that have come through this week. We are available on social media. It's at Empower Youth, so you don't spell it the normal way of Empower. We're very fancy. It is EMPOWA Youth, so you don't spell it with an ER, spell it with a WA Youth, and we're available on that handle across all social media platforms, be it Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. I don't know if I've let anything out.
Miss Dumile Roo, is it Miss Dumile Roo, ke ena re buisana le nna go tswa ko EmpowerWorks. Re lebogile thata ke ka mogwetsa meleng ka tempuisano ya ka lene mo sa tsela gompieno re ka kwa le Muruleng Stadium re le motsweding FM konka bokamoso ayo.